Hi, I'm Chris Sines, and I want to show you how to estimate the number of papers you have in a large stack without having to count every one of them. I've got pretty close to a full ream of papers of this here, and the first thing we're going to do is just take the stack and divide it in half. Okay, now you can see here, let's make sure you can see, they're not level. So the first thing we want to do is level them up. Okay, that's a lot closer. So what I'll do is I'll just work my finger back and forth across the two stacks, pressing down on both of them until I say I think this one's still a little bit higher. So I'll put some more paper on the other one. We want these to be exactly the same height. Now be sure you press down because the paper compresses a little bit. Okay, I'm catching a little bit on that one. You don't have to be exact on this first stack, but it gets more important the further you go along. Okay, so we've got about half and half now. Set one half aside, and then take the other half and do it again. Divide it in half. Oh, that really wasn't half, so let's... When you figure out the difference, try to take about half of that and put it on the other side, and then you'll get... Pretty quickly, you can get to where you have even half and half. Okay? We'll split the stack again. So you can see this stack is getting a lot shorter now, and I think this next time it will be short enough that I can go ahead and count the actual number of pages. Okay, so I'd say that's pretty accurate. Again, this is just an estimate, so there. Those pages, I could divide that again, but I've already divided it 3 times, so this gives me a I'm pretty happy with the error rate when you just divide it 3 times. So I'll just count these up real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37. So we got 37 pages here. Okay. Now, assuming we did the rest of this correctly, we can just, each time we set a new stack on here, we'll just double it again. So I've got these laid out here, and I'm just going to say 37. Twice the 37 is, well, let's see, that would be, I'm trying to do it all in my head here, so it would be 60 and then 14, so that's 74. Okay, so now we've got 74 in this stack because we put twice as many. Now, these two are also the same number, so we have 74 and 74. Okay, and that should be pretty obvious. That's 148. Sure I got that right. So 148 times 2, it's just 4 shy of 300, which would be 296. So we just we just estimated that there are 296 sheets in this stack. Okay, and all we had to count was 37 pages. So I hope that helps somebody out there. I use this all the time. It works the best on flat sheets. If you have folded sheets, it's best to make sure that you use the folded sides to divide them in half, because if you use the spine side, then the amount of crease will vary, and there's a lot more compressibility in the paper. So this works really well with just plain flat paper.